Welcome everyone to the North Miami Pops April 2024 concert. Regrettably, this is our last concert of the season, but if you would like to try your hand and your lungs at playing in a concert band, we invite you to join us in person every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. throughout the summer, where we'll be reading some fun music and letting our hair down. So, my name is Leslie Thompson, and it's my honor and privilege to be your guide through today's program, which includes pieces to commemorate Passover, and of course we'll hear some spirited marches which our band loves to play. So, without further ado, please welcome to the podium our dedicated artistic director and conductor, Mr. Bruce Bailey. According to Betty Comden and Adolph Green, who wrote the first tune in our first delightful piece, New York City is a wonderful town, although many New Yorkers love to leave in the wintertime and visit us in sunny Florida, and some become members of our band. But as spring arrives and it's the end of our season, many of our band members go back to that great city. We will here give my regards to Broadway, 42nd Street, the sidewalks of New York, East Side, West Side, and the theme from New York, New York, written by Fred Ann and John Kander. So here's a salute to New York City, arranged by Jack Bullock, and I hope you'll agree it's a delicious bite out of the Big Apple. Enjoy. please welcome to the podium our talented associate conductor, Miss Yolanda Estes. During the Second World War, there was a man named Oskar Schindler who had a factory. He gathered a group of Jewish families together in the factory to save them from the Nazis and the concentration camps. As you well know, this story of generosity and kindness was made into the movie Schindler's List. It won 9 Academy Awards in 1993 when it was released, and one award was for the film's music, which was composed by the incomparable John Williams. So there's a flute solo, most competently played today by our very own Miss Donna Pesek. Donna is originally from New York and relocated to South Florida a few years ago from Ohio, where she was principal flautist with the JCC Sylvania Community Orchestra for a whopping 28 years. Wow. She performed at 2 national flute conventions, and while an undergrad at Columbia, she played with the Barnard Columbia University Orchestra. Donna's a retired healthcare attorney who represented doctors, nurses, hospitals, and pharmaceutical companies in malpractice and product liability cases. Donna has a daughter and grandchildren, and we give a shout out to her husband, who is very supportive of our band. Today, she's accompanied by our wonderful North Miami Pops under the baton of Miss Yolanda Estes, playing the theme from Schindler's List, arranged by Calvin Custer. Enjoy. Bandology by Eric Osterling has rich, full harmonies and interesting fanfare rhythms. Osterling received his bachelor's degree in music education from Ithaca College in New York in 1948. Thereafter, he became Director of Music Education for the city of Portland in Connecticut for their public schools. He had several fine arrangements to his name and is nationally known for his many original concert marches, and we play one today. Here we go with Bandology. Enjoy. We will now play a festival of Hebraic melodies, now that Passover is almost upon us. First we will hear Shalom Aleichem, may you go in peace. Next we'll play Svivon, little dreidel, spin, 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 because Hanukkah brings days of joy. Hatikva means hope, and it's the national anthem of Israel. Long thought to be of anonymous origin, it actually was written in 1882 by Samuel Cohen and was based on a Moldavian-Romanian folk song. Mo Ostor, or Rock of Ages, comes next. And last we'll hear the exciting dance of folk tune, Hava Nagaya. So here's an arrangement by Holy Aids of Hebraic folk songs. Please feel free to tap your toes and of course get up and dance with us. Off we go. Adapted from Teddy and His Daughters and Other Tales, Fiddler on the Roof tells the story of a Jewish peasant in pre-revolutionary Russia as he attempts to marry off his 3 daughters. And while doing this, he tries to maintain his Jewish religious and cultural traditions, even as outside influences encroach upon his family life. The original Broadway production of the show, with music by Jerry Bock and lyrics by Sheldon Harnick, was based on the book by Joseph Stein. It opened in 1964, and it was the first musical theatre production in history to surpass 3,000 performances. So you can imagine that it was highly acclaimed and also extraordinarily profitable. It won 9 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, Best Score, Best Book, Best Direction, and Best Choreography. It also spawned 5 Broadway revivals and a highly successful 1971 film adaptation. By the way, John Williams scored the music for that movie and won an Oscar for Best Music, Scoring Adaptation, and Original Song Score. The band will play some of the popular songs from the show: Fiddler on the Roof, Sabbath Prayer, Matchmaker, and To Life, in a medley arranged by John Warrington. Here now for your listening pleasure is Fiddler on the Roof. conductor and artistic director, Mr. Bruce Bailey, who has a few words for us.
For the board of directors and the members of the band, we would really like to thank you all for listening to our YouTube recordings. There'll be some more during the summer, and we'll be back in the fall in September. We will have more updated for you. Please be sure that you're on our email list and hit the like button.
We also thank our wonderful and talented associate conductor, Ms. Yolanda Estes, and all our band members and soloists, and Cortez Photography. And we appreciate all the support from our many volunteers, you our donors, the City of North Miami, and Miami-Dade Cultural Affairs Council, without whom these concerts would not be possible. Don't forget to check us out on our North Miami Pops YouTube channel, as Bruce said, and if you would like to receive an email about upcoming concerts, please contact us using the information in the program, which we showed at the beginning of this video. We'll send you updates on our concerts and videos for next season. And on behalf of the entire company, thank you to our loyal audience for your support this season. In 1890, the Washington High School drill team members asked John Philip Sousa to compose a march for them, and he obliged with the High School Cadets March. After 4 years, just 4 years after its composition, the piece was considered one of the composer's most notable marches. It was recorded in 1899 by Sousa's Grand Concert Band. In fact, High School Cadets March was one of the first pieces ever to be recorded on a new gadget from the 1890s called the phonograph. Interestingly, Sousa had a very poor opinion of recorded music, thinking that it might reduce the incentive to play live music, and also fearing its implications for the intellectual property rights of composers and performers alike. But like all savvy modernists, he recognized the growing public interest in recordings and allowed his works to be recorded by other ensembles as well as his own band. So now let's enjoy this popular march, the High School Cadets, played by our wonderful North Miami Pops. Thank you for all your support, and we'll see you in September. to the North Miami Pops YouTube channel.
Be sure to watch our videos each month and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also remember to hit the like button.